What's up, guys? Darkdally here. Now today I'm doing something just a little bit different. First of all, you can see I'm right here at my YouTube page. It's still Character Build Week, and this is in addition to Character Build Week. Let me explain to you what's going on. If you guys have not been following along with Character Build Week, by all means, let's check that out. There's a lot of stuff I want to say right now. First of all, I know my voice sounds bad and staticky and crackly like it did before. That's because I'm using the recording software that I stopped using, but I'll show you why I'm using that here in a moment, because we're doing something different today. So I've got to use this because I got to record myself recording myself. Okay, if I didn't lose it yet, let's check this out. So the Character Build Week, which is the All-American Character Build. Here's the latest video that I posted yesterday, the day 5. If you haven't seen the series, you can check it right here in my Ghost Recon Wildlands content. I made a nice little playlist right here. Just want to show you this. And here's all the stuff, and today's video will be added on the end of this. You can check all these out if you want. Now, so here's what we're doing today. I got set back a little bit yesterday. If you saw yesterday's video, then you saw that I lost a bunch of footage. And I'll be honest with you guys, what happened was I forgot to hit record on the second half of the footage. I know it sounds really stupid, but everyone does it. I did it yesterday. I didn't have time to re-record it. So this set me back because I'm missing a bunch of footage. I wanted to do the video editing today, but instead what we're going to do today is the voice editing. I'm going to show you how I do this, although I don't usually record myself recording myself, so I'm not quite sure how that's going to play out. But let me show you. First of all, I have the script right here. This is the script which fills up just enough of the intro song to the character to do the little music video things that that you always see me doing. So we've got this right here. Now we've got, here's how I normally record my voice, or at least how I have since I've had the PC. I want to let you guys in on this. I told you this was going to be a behind the scenes week. This is behind the scenes. So we got Audacity here. Now normally I do have multiple monitors, and normally this is all spread across multiple desktops, but because as far as I know, I can only record the one desktop, we're just going to do it all right here. So here I've got the song that we're going to play. Now when I do the intro, whenever you hear me do those intros, I like to be listening to the music like really quiet in the background so that I can talk to the music and know where the cues are. Because I try to hit them as I can. Here's how it's going to work. The recording software I'm recording is recording everything that's going on. Now I have Audacity here, which is what I use to record my voice. This is an incredible program, but it's only going to record my mic audio. It's not going to record the music. You're going to hear me talking and the music. Audacity is only going to pick up my microphone. When I go to the video editing, which I guess that will be tomorrow, you'll see where I combine all the separate audio tracks and everything like that. It's a really interesting process. I think it's kind of fun, although it's a bit tedious. So without further ado, let's get started here. So we've got the music queued up. I got my script written now. I've rehearsed it several times. You don't know how many times I have listened to this song. If you recall the song, Doc Holliday's Gun Show, this is the song that we kind of decided was just the best for the American gun enthusiast build video. Over here I have my script. I typed up in WordPad. I've got some little italics here so that I know what cues to wait for. And the rest of it I kind of improvise as I go. And if I fuck up, I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do. If I fuck up, I can always edit it. The music and the voice tracks are going to be separate tracks, so I can make edits to the voice track and just resync them with the video, with the music, the video editor tomorrow. I need to get in character here, so let me light a cigarette. Normally I don't smoke when I record because you can hear me exhaling. However, this allows me to time my voice to the music really nice. Actually, you see like right there where it says wait for bass guitar, wait for main riff, wait for quiet bridge. What I should put there is take a drag, take a drag, take a drag, and that's how I sync my audio to the music. Once you hear a song about 500 times, well, anyway, let's get this going. All right, so we're going to record this. We're going to start off with a bit of silence, then I'm going to hit the music, and then I'm going to read. Let's hope we can do this in one take. Okay, and what's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, and this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands character build and loadout is the American gun enthusiast. Homegrown and trained in militia tactics, this proud American patriot is the mixed martial arts of combat scenarios. Unidad gasoline convoy, cartel opposition with a gun. Yeah, shit, we already fucked up. I'm gonna make this an outtake. Yeah, we fucked up, guys. I'll cut all the part I fucked up. Let's put this. Alright, so we deleted all the audio. We're gonna try this again. This usually takes a lot of takes. and I don't want to bore you with all of it. Also, I'm like really hot because I had to turn off my fan to do this, so I'm like sweating my ass off here, so I want to get this done. All right, so let's get the recording queued up. What's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, and this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands character build and loadout is the American Gun Enthusiast. Homegrown and trained in militia tactics, this proud American patriot is the mixed martial arts of combat scenarios. Unidad gasoline convoy, cartel opposition with a machine gun nest, a floating cocaine laboratory with no point of entry. He's got an app for that. Each weapon in his arsenal is hand-picked from his gun locker back home, and he makes sure that one of them is always the right tool for the job. He's a walking Swiss Army knife with a 12-gauge attachment. The American Gun Enthusiast is where the Boy Scouts got their motto. Back home, he hunted deer, but now, here in Bolivia, it's cartel. A true, clear, and present danger to the safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt. He definitely knows how to bring the noise and rain some pain when he's the one being hunted. The Americans personally customized Sega 12 shotgun make sure of that. This Kalashnikov case... Okay, no problem. We'll just edit that. We'll edit that. Let's go back. I actually know where the cue for that is. Let's leave that running. Let's go back here. See where we're going. Where are we going? Let's go back. All right, bass guitar, bass guitar. Gonna have an internal cue. I know when I'm supposed to say this. I'll just say all this over again and see what we get. He's a walking Swiss Army knife with a 12-gauge attachment. The American Gun Enthusiast is where the Boy Scouts got their motto. Back home, he hunted deer, but now, here in Bolivia, it's cartel. A true, clear, and present danger to the safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt, and he definitely knows how to bring the noise and rain some pain when he's the one being hunted. The Americans personally customized Sega 12 shotgun make sure of that. This Kalashnikov-based slug thrower may have been barely classified as appropriate for hunting back home, but here in Bolivia, it truly turns the hunted into the hunter. But the primary blade in his knife? It's his pride and joy. The American's handmade AR-15 carbine assault rifle, sporting a digital 4x scope, medium-length carbine barrel, suppressor, and more. You could say this weapon tops his resume of silent kills. Add to that his deadly USP silenced pistol, and he has every tool he needs for CQB, medium-range engagement, and some good old-fashioned American cowboy action. Military, militia, guerrilla tactics, his playbook is extensive. Never underestimate an American doomsday prepper with this big a toolbox and this many explosives. All right. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. Well, that's the longest file I've ever run in Audacity, but I think we got it. So we'll just see what we get. Let's go ahead and let's do some editing to this here. This is what we want to do now. We want to do some editing here. Now, I'm not an expert at this. I'm going to clean this up as much as we can. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to take some of this noise out here, like so. We're going to go noise reduction. Let's see. What else do we want to do now? Let's see how this sounds. There's more footage I got to get today because of the footage I didn't get yesterday, so we're doing this. Let's see how this sounds. What's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, and this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands character. Okay, there's some stuff we need to do here. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to fix, yeah, we're doing some audio editing here. I want to crank this down to about, I usually do -18. Let's do actually -16 decibels should work. Let this work. Okay, so this gives us a lot more sound here. Well, let's check this out. What's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, and this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands. But now what we really need to do is we really kind of need to, it sounds really good and crisp and clear now, but we really need to normalize that. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, one thing I don't think I mentioned already, one thing you can do, just a general tip for Audacity, is what you can do is you can go into equalization, you can give it a bass boost or a treble boost. I don't do that because I really don't, my voice has fine bass in it. I've actually done that before, and I sounded fake when I did that. So I'm actually fine with my voice equalization the way it is. I just want to fix these peaks now. I've got it louder, but now my peaks are hitting too high, so that's what I want to fix. And so since I'm pretty satisfied with the sound of my voice, I like to keep my voice sounding just the way it is. I just want it clearer. We've risen a lot of the peaks. We want to kind of level some of those off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the limiter, and I'm going to go over here to the limit decibel, -3.1. That's actually probably good. I think that's probably because that's the last setting I used. Let's see how that does. It should cut off some of these peaks and make it a little better. Okay, as you can see, it cut off some of those big choppy peaks. Now that we've limited it back down, I kind of want to bring it up just a little bit more. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the normalize right here. We're just going to leave all this stuff at default, and it's going to bring it back up, but now everything's going to be a little more even. It's just there's a lot of work to do in voice editing. You know, there's a lot of work to do in editing, period. Now what I would usually do, since this is only a short clip, I can actually manually edit out. I'm not big on taking out every single flub and outtake and breath, but if there's a noticeable huge breath, like if I breathe between words, I definitely want to get rid of that. So that's what we're going to that's what we're going to do now. See, I didn't edit that out. We're going to go through and we're going to okay, see, we definitely want to get rid of that. So let's go ahead and let's take this out right here. We're just going to go, this is how I do it, amplify, and I use -18 decibels. Take those down to almost nothing. And so let's see how we get this now. What's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, and this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands character build and loadout is the American Gun Enthusiast. See right there, that breath? Let's get rid of that breath. We don't need that. So we'll just go, there's ways to automate this. I'm not real technical at this stuff, so I have my way I do it, and that's the way I do it. Homegrown and trained in militia tactics, this proud American patriot is the mixed martial arts of combat scenarios. Unidad gasoline convoy. Wait, let's go back. Yeah, let's just clip all this out, because I actually may end up clipping that in film editing. Some of this stuff's going to be fixed in film editing. Like the whole section I fucked up and had to redo, that I'm just going to leave and do that in HitFilm, which is the program I use to edit video. We'll do that there. But HitFilm can't do this kind of precise editing. It can do a little bit, but not like, not like Audacity can. Unidad gasoline convoy, cartel opposition with a machine gun nest, a floating cocaine. Unidad gasoline convoy, cartel opposition with a machine gun nest, a floating cocaine laboratory with no point of entry. He's got an app for that. Yeah, let's pop this guy out. Now you want to be careful not to, well, the sound form, the little waves really help. It really helps show you where it's safe to click. But I have, in doing this, accidentally clipped one of these before, and yeah, you don't want to do that. Each weapon in his arsenal is handpicked from his gun locker back home, and yeah, let's get rid of this. Get this right here. Normally I do short enough clips I don't need to worry about automating this process. I can just go through and take these out one by one. Locker back home, and he makes sure that one of them is always the right. Yep, I saw that one coming right there. I might retain a little bit of that, but let's just see. Again, -18 is just one I've been using. I should probably go a little less. I should probably only go like -15 or something. You don't want it to sound like you're a robot. People do breathe, and I never mind having breath in there. Always the right tool for the job. We don't need this. This is probably going to be taken out in HitFilm, but let's go ahead and take this out now. And I hope I'm not clipping into what I was saying. So let's find out. For the job. Oh, perfect. Now here's where we get some fuck up. This we'll take out and hit film. because I want to time it to the music. He's a walking Swiss Army knife with a 12-gauge attachment. The American gun enthusiast is where the Boy Scouts got their motto. Back home, he hunted deer, but now, here in Bolivia, it's cartel. A true, clear, and present danger to the safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt. He definitely knows how to bring the noise and rain some pain when he's the one being hunted. The Americans personally customize Sega 12 shotgun, make sure of that. This Kalashnikov case. Yeah. This. Okay. No problem. We'll just edit. How the fuck did I... Being hunted. Okay, I don't know. Being hunted. Being hunted. Okay, I see. The Americans personally customize Sega 12 shotgun, make sure of that. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Let's go down. Boy, I lost my cursor. There it is. This Kalashnikov case. Alright, so right here, we definitely, let's go ahead and remove all this. I want to take this all the way back. At least to here for sure. Let's go back. I actually know where... Alright. Yeah, it's this long space here. We're going to take all this out. Go all the way up to here. Take all that out. We don't need that. When he's the one being hunted. This is the part. We'll just clip this and hit film like I said. The Americans personally customize Sega 12 shotgun, make sure of that. This Kalashnikov-based slug thrower may have been barely classified as appropriate for hunting back home, but here in Bolivia, it truly turns the hunted into the hunter. Okay, we're waiting for the music. But the primary blade in his knife? It's his pride and joy. The American's handmade AR-15 carbine assault rifle, sporting a digital 4X scope, medium-length carbine barrel, suppressor, and more. You could say this weapon tops his resume of silent kills. Add to that his deadly USP silenced pistol, and he has every tool he needs for CQB, medium-range engagement, and some good old-fashioned American cowboy action. Military... Let's get rid of this. Yeah, we don't need this. I think I actually accidentally did cut some stuff I need, but it's no problem. Beauty of editing, we can put it back in. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Action. I ain't sweating shit. Military, militia, guerrilla tactics. His playbook is extensive. Never underestimate an American doomsday prepper with... We don't need that. It's small, but I like to keep the end. The end of it, to me, is always like, that's the part where I need the catchy line. I need everything, and if there's one small breath in there, I'm taking it out, you know? Doomsday prepper with this big a toolbox and this many explosives. Okay, that's the end. I think I actually accidentally deleted a part that I need. 4X scope, medium-length carbine barrel, suppressor, and more. You could say this weapon tops his resume of silent kills. Yeah, we need to go back farther than that. When he's the one being hunted. No. I think I thought I cut out a part I needed, but I don't think I did. But he's the one being hunted back home. Let's see. Safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt, and he definitely knows how to bring the noise and rain some pain when he's the one being hunted. Sorry, guys. I thought that'd be funny to do. The Americans personally customize Sega 12 shotgun, make sure of that. This Kalashnikov-based slug thrower may have been barely classified as appropriate for hunting back home, but here in Bolivia, it truly turns the hunted into the hunter. Sweet, guys. Okay. Yeah, we totally got it. There's some small noise and shit there, but the beauty is having music in the background. Whatever small breaths or anything, they're there. They're fine. They're organic. And the music is going to come in and... Yeah. I don't think this is going to fit with the music now because I've made so many edits. I think I'm going to have to kind of make some more edits and hit film. I'll show you that process tomorrow when I'm actually there. For now, let's go ahead and just to make sure... Yeah, I know what an Audacity project is. Let's go ahead and here's what I do when I'm doing a project like this, and you'll see this later tomorrow when I'm actually showing you this stuff. Let's go to Documents. Now this is where my YouTube folder is, right here. And so I have a folder for each game: Fallout, Minecraft, Ghost Recon Wildlands, and then we should have a special folder for the American Gun Enthusiast. So we're going to save the Audacity project here, and we'll just put narration project, and we'll save that there. And then what we'll do is I do want to go ahead and let's go ahead, because I probably won't need that, to be honest. So we'll just go ahead and I'll just export the audio, right? And then we're also going to put it in the same place, documents, Darkdally, YouTube, grrr, and American Gun Enthusiast, and this will be the actual narration audio. So tomorrow when I get to that part, I can go ahead and drag that down in there and have a mostly complete. Yes, we're good. Yeah, I want to actually hear this file and make sure that it works. So let's go ahead and let's pull this up. You won't see this. This is actually on my other screen. Where is, oh, here we go. So here's this. So let's go ahead and listen to this and make sure this works good. I always leave some silence at the beginning. What's up, guys? I'm Darkdally, sound normalization. And this week's custom Ghost Recon Wildlands character build and loadout is the American Gun Enthusiast. Homegrown and trained in militia tactics, this proud American patriot is the mixed martial arts of combat scenarios. Wait for the bass guitar. Unidad gasoline convoy, cartel opposition with a machine gun nest, a floating cocaine laboratory with no point of entry. He's got an app for that. Each weapon in his arsenal is hand-picked from his gun locker back home, and he makes sure that one of them is always the right tool for the job. Wait for the main riff. He's a walking Swiss Army knife with a 12-gauge attachment. The American Gun Enthusiast is where the Boy Scouts got their motto. Back home, he hunts a deer, but now, here in Bolivia, it's cartel. A true, clear, and present danger to the safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt, and he definitely knows how to bring the noise. Oh, I just wanted to rewind that real quick, and apparently, I don't know how to use this fucking stupid Groove app. Apparently, space doesn't pause it like it does every other program. Do you guys catch my reference there? Clear and present danger. Old badass Tom Clancy. That's one thing. Yeah, it was based on a Tom Clancy book starring Harrison Ford. That movie, whenever I think Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think clear and present danger. Like for real. Like, yeah, it's a bunch of Americans, you know, one team of Americans sent down semi-illegally undercover down into South America to quell a cartel presence. Awesome movie. Of course, you guys probably already know that. Yeah, I wanted to work that in there as a little homage to the movie, because it's one of my favorite movies. It's an awesome movie. Back home, he hunts a deer, but now here in Bolivia, it's cartel. A true, clear, and present danger to the safety of his own country. He knows how to be silent on the hunt, and he definitely knows how to bring the noise and rain some pain when he's the one being hunted. I'm waiting for a small musical cue there. The Americans personally customized Sega 12 shotgun, make sure of that. This Kalashnikov-based slug thrower may have been barely classified as appropriate. You know how hard that is to say Kalashnikov-based slug thrower? It's surprisingly hard. Some people find out when they do YouTube channels. It's surprisingly hard to read out loud and not make a single mistake, even when you're reading your own shit. Like, seriously, I'm pretty proud of myself for saying that. I only fucked it up once. You guys heard. Back home. But here in Bolivia, it truly turns the hunted into the hunter. Waiting for some kind of... Oh, I'm waiting for the primary blade in his knife. It's his pride and joy. The American's handmade AR-15 carbine assault rifle. Sporting a digital 4x scope, medium-length carbine barrel, suppressor, and more, you could say this weapon tops his resume of silent kills. Add to that his deadly USP silenced pistol, and he has every tool he needs for CQB, medium-range engagement, and some good old-fashioned American cowboy action. Military, militia, guerrilla tactics, his playbook is extensive. Never underestimate an American doomsday prepper with this big a toolbox and this many explosives. All right, so what do you think, guys? I think that was pretty cool. And yeah, this is the process that goes into editing in every video. I mean, this is just the audio side of it. Everyone does things their own way. Me personally, I record when I do shit on my PC, which is what I'm trying to do. I try to do it more and more on my PC, because the editing here is just way easier. But there's more parts to it. There's way more parts to the machine because I'm editing and all the audio separately in Audacity, and it's the same editing process as video. It's just then I got to take that, and yeah, you know how it goes. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is not Ghost Recon Wildlands gameplay, but I'm hoping this is of interest to my subscribers, the guys who watch my videos and maybe want to know what goes into them. And hey, like I said, this is Character Build Week. I'm trying to show you all the behind the scenes kind of stuff that I can. I hope this was interesting to you. Also, I mean, this is why, like you hear right now, my voice is staticky every time I talk. That's why I started using Audacity. This is why I have to record my video and audio separate, because for a video recorder, what I'm using, actually I'm using Shadowplay, which is just the native video recording app that comes with NVIDIA GTX video cards. So I already have Shadowplay. I don't have to pay for it. The problem is it has shit for sound quality, so I use Audacity. And I'm actually happy about that, because with Audacity I could literally produce my own music if I really had the know-how and the talent. Alright guys, so that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this entertaining. That's really the only purpose. I have a lot more footage to do today. Tomorrow I'm going to be working my ass off editing, and I'll show you a good 15 or 20 minutes of that, like how all this goes together. If you're not sure, you know, what goes into a YouTube video. YouTubers, I can't speak for other YouTubers, but myself, I spend a good 10 plus hours a day doing these videos, and tomorrow I like to share that with people. So tomorrow you'll see everything that goes into editing just a simple video. I can tell you right now this is going to have at least 3 audio tracks and probably 3 video tracks that I'm going to have to, you know, kind of work together and combine. And luckily I have a powerful video editor and a computer that can handle that, because it's always fun though. I like doing it. Thank you all so much for watching. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this, found it entertaining or educational in some way. And if you have any questions about video editing, sound editing, things like that, hey guys, put them in the comments. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Guys, until next time, I'm Darkdally. I will catch you all later.